So, how are you? Good to know. Developing a good rat's nest, are you?
So on the stream, like I hear Matt and me, but not you guys.
That's fun. And now we know why everyone keeps coming back for more. The rest of this.
Let's I gotta wait for it.
I don't. Yeah, no.
Let's hear it.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah, I still didn't hear anything when you said let's hear it.
Turn them all on. Is it under mic aux? I don't know. Like the blue microphone's doing stuff on here. Okay. How about
Okay, now I heard you.
Okay. Okay. All right. I just turned on all the auto tracks. We're gonna pull this into our Vegas program. There's gonna be like 16 voice
I'm a
channels.
lot louder than you guys though.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's turn this up. You speak into the mic because I'm farther away.
Check. What? That might have been why we were so quiet. Actually, is because
why?
We were both facing away from the mic.
Oh.
But now is a good gauge right now of our audio levels.
Okay, yeah. You guys sound good now on the stream.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
Yes, you do.
You guys sound good too.
Yay, we got it figured out.
Oh, yeah. We did it.
How about that? Well done, Sarah and Race.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't mean to take too much credit, but I feel like I carry the production, the weight of the production of this entire...
You pick it up when I get too frustrated.
Yep.
That's what happens.
Yep. So Sarah
that's a good match.
Sarah does 12 hours of the work. I come in for the last 3 minutes.
And then it just magically works for you.
It says you're already logged in. Yeah, it does work for me. You know why? I got the touch. I got the flower. I don't know.
All right. Just one more moment until we are officially kicking off. I'm just gonna let Twitter know that we are live.
We're live. We are freaking live.
All right, Voldemort.
We are freaking live. Girly mon.
All right.
Girly mon. Woot, I'm coming. My ting goes yay. But it's a yardless day. Congo line to the bay. Salad is a cargo you could do. Smashing all the people up.
Alright. Shall we,
One more body for your car.
Shall we kick off, or do we want to...
Oh, you'll be pumping Ovaltine or salty shanties. One shanty. Killer.
Bonus points if anyone knows what he's singing right now.
Gryph0n. Come on.
You'll get a cookie in the chat if you know what he's singing.
I want a cookie in the chat.
Well, too bad you're the one singing it.
Wow, that means I should get 2 cookies. What is this? Matt, I want you to know something.
What?
I like you.
You do?
I like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like you too.
Yeah. Are you ready for this weekend?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be exciting.
We're gonna talk about that here in a bit. I'm ready to kick off if we're all ready to kick off.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, did
don't
anyone
everyone
guess?
answer at once.
Did anyone get it?
I'm not seeing it yet.
No, I don't think anybody guessed.
Wow. Not even a single guess.
Yeah.
Damn. Well.
We're good.
Oh well. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Semi-Perfect Podcast. It's Wednesday, which means you've joined us here for a dandy old time to talk about fun stuff happening, like California burning down.
Yeah.
And that's all that I know is going on.
As it does every year around this time.
Yeah, just the entire, like, West Coast is burning down right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. On that happy note, still in a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Lots of things going on at once.
Life's just good. It is September 9th, 2020. Continuing our trend of just being a good year. Joining us here today, at least right now, we have Paleosteno.
Hi.
PanamaMatt.
Howdy, y'all.
Toodles.
Hello.
And I'm ACRacebest. Thank you for all joining us. I don't know if we have an ETA or an expectation or know anything about our.
Yeah,
other
I'll
podcast.
message Hero and Saber and see if they're,
Avoiding us.
yeah,
I didn't see it.
they don't like us.
They didn't text me back, so.
It's something about Fall Guys the other night must have just not gone right. Maybe it was our technical difficulties. They was like, I can't do this 2 days in a row. So yeah, like we said, welcome in everybody. We're going to be doing food posts. If you're new to it, you can submit your food posts to our hashtag on Twitter, hashtag SPP Foods, and we want to see what you guys are eating. Either you already ate, or you're gonna eat, or you're eating during the podcast. We like to see food. I just ate beef jerky and more beef jerky to get myself ready for this segment, so I wouldn't be too hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we pull people's food in.
Yeah. I just wanted to leave this screen up long enough so people could see it. Alright, let me pull up that Twitter screen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, we got our regulars that know what's up. They've got their food in. Dang, some of you got your entries in nice and early. Well done, everybody.
Alright. So first up we got El Brony Mendeville, my favorite food for all of us. Greetings.
Oh, it's a pasta.
It's
Maybe a
pasta.
pesto pasta with chicken?
It's got a greenish hue.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it has some chicken.
Some chicken and a plastic fork.
Yeah.
And blueberries.
Don't eat the fork.
Blueberries.
Don't eat the blueberries either.
Nice. Good starter. I'm curious about details, Mendeville.
Yeah.
Anime Guy 01 says, I had these for lunch since I will be working while the show goes. I had some cheddar burgers with some melted butter on toasted pretzel buns with a Diet Coke.
Just look at the cheese oozing out of the meat. Like those
That'll get you through
Play-Doh
work.
things where you squish it and the things come out like, with the hair.
I think what I love is, like, when I see a meal like this, the last thing I think about is like, oh yeah, a Diet Coke's gonna offset the beautiful things you're putting in your mouth.
No, it's for the taste.
Do you Matt, do you prefer Diet Coke over regular Coke?
No, but they do taste different.
They do taste different.
And I know some people do prefer the taste of Diet Coke.
You know, I am actually biased against Diet Coke personally because this isn't me knocking Anime Guy's meal, by the way, but I think Diet Cokes used to give me headaches.
Yeah.
It's probably some like serious medical condition that I never got checked out.
I mean, that's not a bad reason to be biased against something.
It was a Bluetooth. No,
But when I heard cheddar burgers, I pictured a burger with cheddar cheese on top. This is like a burger with it infused inside.
Yeah, it's like part of the patty.
It looks delicious. I wonder if this is on Jack's Blade's like list of things you're allowed to eat while not cheating.
Yeah.
Or what does he call it?
Cheat day.
Oh, it is cheating. Yeah.
Cheat days.
Yeah.
All right, Sky Sprinter.
Let's see if this is attached. Nope. Well, we'll just read it anyway. Sky Sprinter said, "I've been waiting for this for a long, long time, senpai, and also hello. When do I upload my awesome meals?"
Now.
Right now.
Do it now. There it is. I wanted to upload these quick before food gets cold. A high-class luxury buffet breakfast from South Korea. Love you guys. Whoa!
Hashtag buffet life.
That is a traveler's special.
South Korea. Are those metal chopsticks?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't think I've seen those before.
I wonder if, whoa. So this is breakfast.
Classy.
Yeah.
What do we got here? It looks like eggs.
Eggs, some ham.
Eggs, rice.
Kimchi.
Kimchi, yeah.
What is kimchi?
What is kimchi? Matt?
Fermented cabbage.
Okay.
Spicy fermented cabbage.
Is it like fermented pizza?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's like sauerkraut, but better and spicy.
We got toast over in the back.
It looks like another plate with maybe some tofu on it.
See, this is how you buffet.
In the back.
This is how you do it.
Yeah, that's tofu.
Oh man. By the way, we got 2 super chats that just hopped in here, and we'll get those once we finish up this food post.
And that looks beautiful.
You know how good, like, this just goes to show what a pig I am. But I'm looking at this like with a tear in my eye, going, I really hope buffets make it out of this pandemic.
Life will find
Nobody's
a way.
gonna want to go to Golden Corral.
Oh, do it. I'll keep you guys afloat.
Also, Race, Jack's got back to you. The burgers look like, he says they're good, and apparently it's called Fatterday Saturday.
Fatterday Saturday. I had a teacher who, in 7th grade, who was it was like the computer class, which I can tell you what I even learned in it. But the guy's name was, I'm going to name drop here, and someone's going to be like, wow, you're a jerk. But, in fact, this is even worse because I think he just recently passed away. But his name was Mr. Saturday, and he was so large that when he would walk around these, like, portable classroom-style things, like all of the old-school computer monitors would shake. You could guess what people called him. Based just off of Jack's Blades. We didn't call him Mr. Saturday, but it did rhyme with that. And anyways, like my mom, I had his class in 7th grade. My mom recently told me that he had passed away, and I was honestly actually impressed. That I'm like, wow, I didn't actually anticipate that he would have made it this long. So this all sounds terrible, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, yeah. Let's move on to our super chats. Sarah, there was one above this one. Oh, I'm in charge.
For it.
You know what? Caesar the King says, "Hey y'all, good to see you again. Thank you for your super chat, Caesar. Getting the ball rolling with those." Anime Guy 01 says, "At work we have a bag of small cheddar cheese cubes and mix them with ground beef and form the burgers."
Nice.
Hey there,
All
Cheddar
right.
Cube.
Cheddar cube instead of sugar cube.
My little bovine, my little bovine.
My little burger.
That reminds me. Like, I went to go see my mom today, and on my way back home, there was a cow that was out of the fence of like one of the pastures that I always drive past. It was just like on the side of the road, and there was like a car in front of me, and it was just like grazing in a ditch. And I was like carefully driving past it to make sure like it didn't like, you know, ram me or anything.
Yeah.
Because it was like very excitable too. It was like running as I went past it.
It got free.
My goodness.
Yeah, the cow was free.
It wasn't going back. You can't make it.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm just thinking about this cow's mindset, right? Where it's like, I've escaped, I've done it. Now to eat on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. Because it was like just right outside of the fence. It wasn't like that far from like the pasture at all. It was just like in the ditch, just eating grass.
Oh, good stuff. We have a food post from Taylor. Says, evening semi-perfect podcast crew, enjoying a pastrami sandwich from the Final Score, a local small business out here in Santa Clarita. Hope you all are doing well and miss you guys a lot.
Nice. That looks good.
That looks delicious.
Looks delicious.
Yeah.
I will say I've never had pastrami from Final Score.
Yeah.
But their Italian dressing sauce that they put on their regular stuff is delicious. I've been there. I've been to Final Score. That is a legit place to get your food. Like huge pieces of bread with a bunch of stuff. I think they still do their like diced pickles, which I never got because I said I don't eat those.
Yeah.
See, I'm so used to Saber like making fun of me at this point, and
Yeah.
he's not here to do it. So
We got
victory.
Nathaniel Foga got myself a pepperoni calzone. It was quite tasty.
Sarah, I had a pepperoni calzone this past weekend.
Yeah.
Pepperoni calzone. I honestly thought when my eyes adjusted to this picture, I thought this was like a bird sandwich.
I see it.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, feathers and all, hardcore.
4 and 20 blackbirds.
What are you guys' opinions of calzones? I know Sarah
Love
probably
'em.
doesn't have much of a...
Yeah, calzones are really delicious.
They are. So we went to this place this past weekend. What was it called, Sarah? Diochicho cheese? Diochi cheese?
Diochos, I think.
I don't know. It was this Italian restaurant, family owned, family run Italian restaurant up near Yosemite, and which we'll get to that later. And yeah, I got their calzone, and whenever you get like a calzone, I feel like you have to get like some kind of marinara red sauce with it. Like you don't have to, but I love dipping my food in stuff. And they brought out this huge calzone, and they brought a whole bowl of marinara sauce.
Like a big bowl.
Like a big bowl. And I was like,
They know how this is supposed to work.
I literally handed them my credit card and said, you decide the tip. They gave themselves $7. Oh, man. Nikki D!
Just got a Coke tonight. Need a pick-me-up.
I love how, like, to the point you were with that. Need a pick-me-up.
Nice.
Coke. Where are they?
At work, it seems. This very much looks like
Looks
a work
like it.
environment.
You gotta hide that IP address. It's like on sticky note right there.
I'll be using that later. Dawson says the pizza on the right is open. The left? No.
What?
I'm translating that. I feel like this is one of those riddles, right?
The pizza on the right is open. The left? No.
I love
The left doesn't
mystery.
have any cheese on it.
I would think that the left one was the one that's open because it doesn't have any cheese. So they like ripped off the cheese and therefore it's open.
love the mystery behind this post. Like this feels like one of those like what do they call them?
The riddle of the Sphinx.
Or failed food porn or something. Like I don't know. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like when like something goes drastically different than what you're intending it to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I feel like there's a hour-long story just behind that pizza.
Yeah.
Someday we'll know. From Dawson. Nora. Oh, we got more pizza.
Yeah. Nora says, "Hi, semi-perfect pod. I'm having a pizza and cheesy bread tonight. Ignore my old comforter in the from college. Oh, and thanks a lot, Saber, for making me suffer through talking and singing vegetables. Love you and miss you guys. Sending you all hugs. Hug, hug, hug."
I
How about
still
that?
haven't seen
Let's do the opposite
Enhance.
and take a look at the old comforter. Let's assess this.
I still think it's a cute comforter.
What's that to the left? Putty?
Yeah.
Is that a food?
No, I think it's a plaything.
I don't think so.
That pizza looks like legit. Like
No, I'm pretty sure kids ate putty as kids.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kids. I would never do that. I'm intrigued.
Race.
Yeah.
$100 to eat a can of Play-Doh.
Oh no.
The small can?
Yeah.
Like, as in, I would have to pay you $100 to eat it. That sounds legit. I'd pay that much.
All right, deal. I'll pick some up on the next time I'm up there.
Get the grape flavor. Nora, where's this pizza from?
Yeah.
Like this pizza and cheesy bread looks solid.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not knocking on Dawson's pizza. That looked quite solid as well. But like this pizza, I'm like, ooh, I can smell it, and it smells delicious. So I wanted
Papa John's, she says.
Papa John's, really? Nice.
Whoa.
Sarah, I know what we're doing for dinner tonight.
Yes, I'll enjoy some not gluten-free pizza that I can't eat.
No, you can eat it. You just can't digest it.
Yeah.
Let's not confuse ourselves.
My body rebels against it.
Jermaine says, I'm eating some tuna sandwich from Subway, and I made Kool-Aid on Core Hydration bottle.
Nice. There's a tuna Sam.
There's the tuna Sam.
And then there's the core. Nice.
Is
That
tuna
looks
healthy?
Cool.
Like, I feel like
Yeah.
if it's at Subway, it's probably healthy. But that's probably a really bad like way to judge healthy food.
Yeah.
They have bacon at Subway, therefore bacon is healthy.
You can get a meatball sub at Subway. This meatball sub's healthy.
Yeah.
Oh man, meatball subs are good.
Yeah.
And healthy.
Ooh.
Sky Sprinter's got more here. Oh my god, enhanced
Dessert.
Wait, is there a post above this one? Okay.
No.
Sky Sprinter back with more says, and after that buffet meal, here are the dessert, also from South Korea, LOL thing, are back to normal here, so everything is open and enjoyable. Way to shove it in our faces, Sky Sprinter. Thank you. Holy cow, look at this.
Yeah, that like milkshake.
Oh
the
my
Oreos.
gosh. Sarah, I want an Oreo milkshake. I haven't had one since yesterday.
I don't know if this is like maybe a tea or maybe it's a chocolate drink.
Oh
with
my
ice.
gosh.
Some gummies.
Let's all be just South
Like
Korea.
it looks like a cookie.
Rubbing it
Let's
in
go
our
to South Korea.
I'm on my way.
I want to know what the little things are on the tray, the little figures.
I think they hold.
Are they for holding the spoon?
I think so. I think they will just.
No,
utensils.
guys. Look, right there. No, go back.
Okay.
The one in the front,
Mhm.
that's Flash, 50-yard dash, and the one in the back's Judy Hopps.
Yeah.
There's just nothing.
Eating steamed buns from the looks of it.
Looks good.
Oh my gosh.
Looks great.
Sky Sprinter.
You've done
Sky
well.
Sprinter.
All right, let's refresh this.
We're all moving to South Korea. Let's go.
Let's go to notifications.
Make sure we didn't miss anything.
I think we
All
got
right.
it.
Good work. Ouch. Good work, everybody. You all never disappoint. That is 100. So let's find out what our podcasters have been up to the last 2 weeks. Actually, before we do, I gotta say hi, Hirosashii.
Hello.
You said his name weird.
Yeah. I probably did. How are you doing, Hero?
I'm tired, man. But I'm living. I'm living.
Are you?
Keep it up. You're doing great.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels like I'm a zombie getting up.
Well, zombie
I mean,
hero.
if there was one thing to add up, add more to 2020, it would be the zombie outbreak.
Why not? Just throw it on top of it.
We've played enough Left 4 Dead to survive.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You've played enough for Left 4 Dead.
Goddamn birds. I'm ready.
I don't know anything about zombies. They can be fast, they can be slow. I don't know. It's like, all I know is that, you know what? I don't actually know anything. How do you kill a zombie? You don't just shoot it, right?
Depends
you
on
have
the
to do
type of
extra stuff?
zombie.
Depends on the zombie.
Typically, a headshot.
Yeah, typically you gotta kill the brain.
Why do they want to eat brains so much?
Because,
You are what you eat. They just want to be smart.
Maybe Jack's played no. Like maybe they're like high in protein or something.
I could just imagine here. Alright, Jax. Wow.
Wow.
Yourself.
I was like already in character, so I was like acting like Jack. But I was like, I can imagine Jax being like, "Oh, Hero, you don't know how to kill us." Okay. So like first, I can hear all of it. No, not the shotguns from Texas. The shotguns. Anyways.
How have your last 2 weeks been, Hero?
Average.
Yeah.
That's the reality. They're average. It's gonna be. I want to go places until this thing's over, so I want to go places.
Yeah.
Where would you want to go?
Oh my god, to the arcade. Take a trip to literally anywhere. That's a lie, not literally anywhere. Take a trip to a few places. I would go to Disney World. Why not? Go to an amusement park.
I like
Somewhere. Just do something. I don't care.
By the way, looks like we got one more food post from
Just
Lucy.
Squeaking in there at the very end. Lucy Carpenter, I'm having a Pizza Hut for dinner, and I ate it all. Went so fast to take a picture of this.
Pizza was well represented here tonight.
Yeah, lots of people getting pizza.
Paleo, what about you? What's new in Paleo's world in the last 2 weeks?
Not too much. I started drawing again.
Ooh.
So that's fun. I need to like practice a bit more. Like I've been just drawing dolphins and stuff, which I've never forgot how to draw because like I drew so many in high school, so it's just like muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I'll be going to Sabres tomorrow, and I'll be staying there a while. I'm gonna be looking after Lamia for a couple of weekends.
Oh,
Lamia?
nice. Very sweet. PanamaMatt, what's new with you?
Yes.
Bro.
Just been getting out and about. Was up in Victorville this morning, working on a case up there. It was nice to get out for a drive and up into the fresh air of the high desert that's not fogged in by smoke from fires currently.
You mean you found a place that isn't?
It was refreshing.
Damn. We were in Yosemite, and it was like, fuck. Like, it was not good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing that story. No, my last couple of weeks have been pretty good, all things considered.
Well, good. How's I know we kind of go through like the every 2 weeks update, but how's the back?
I mean, I still have one.
That's good.
Yes.
That's a start. Literally at minimum.
No, they've been having me on this decompression therapy, which is basically they just set you on a table that slides a bit and, for lack of a better term, hook you up to a high torque winch, and they just slowly stretch your back.
I saw that in Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah.
I am not far off, but it does feel like it's been helping out. Hi, Missy.
Woo! Missy in the house! We were just about to get to Missy's food post.
Yeah.
So sorry I'm late. I actually did a food post. How is everyone doing? Missy!
It just like devolves. It used to be Missy. Now it's like Missy. Now it's like
Missy says, "Look, I did a thing. This was lunch, chicken teriyaki with sushi.
Let's look at this.
That looks really good.
Delicious looking bento.
Yes. Look at all these people eating out.
Like sushi and a pizza. We're eating.
Look at the design of this tray.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
That's so cool.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Well, you wouldn't. Would you eat any of this because you don't like fish?
Isn't that chicken in the top right?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those are
chicken
probably
teriyaki.
I know
dumplings.
I know the food I eat, and that might be a dumpling thing at the bottom right.
Hot sticker. Something like
Yep.
That might. Oh yeah, it
I like
literally
the
says
addition of-
chicken teriyaki. Isn't that chicken?
I like the addition of the unagi up on the top right there. That's delicious stuff.
Oh, good stuff, Missy. As always, thank you for your generosity.
Thank you.
Wow. Matt, going back to you, was there anything else in regards to your last 2 weeks?
No, I'm sure there are specific things I can get to if I think about them, but it's just been a progressive blur, as has most of 2020 been.
All right.
But no, doing well.
Good. Well, that's good to hear. Sarah,
Yeah.
how have your last 2 weeks been?
We did a lot of camping, and a lot of it was smoky.
So Sarah has been kind of dying to go camping, and she's used to RV camping.
Yeah.
And I typically am used to trailer camping. However, to do this, we went tent camping.
Yeah.
And I've been tent
Of course.
camping plenty of times with Boy Scouts and whatnot, so this wasn't foreign to me. It was Sarah's first time tent camping last weekend out at Sequoia.
Yeah.
And then we did it again near Yosemite. Both times we actually didn't stay in the parks. We were outside of them.
Yeah.
Sequoia, we were like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny, actually. Like, we were so out of the way that it almost added time if we had just left from our house. But it was still fun.
Yeah.
And then Yosemite, we stayed at a much closer. It was about
30 minutes to the entrance, so
yeah.
about an hour from the valley.
Yeah. So that's what we did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For Sequoia, we already knew there was fires somewhere near Sequoia, so we kind of, and also for Yosemite, we
Yeah.
knew that were fires. However, we didn't know that there was going to be a brand new spanking fire that was going to start on the first day that we were there.
Yeah.
That then grew overnight, like 115,000 acres or something like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
It got really big, and unfortunately, we had to leave a day early because my asthma could not take it anymore. And if I sound like I'm out of breath, that's why.
So you were dying to go camping, then
And
you
then
went camping and nearly died.
Yeah.
Good trip.
Basically. Yeah.
By the way, Missy did lay out. I'm just gonna hop back to this. Missy did lay out the order. Said you start with the tea and then salad, and then go for the gyoza.
Gyoza. Or gyoza.
Gyoza.
Yes. Exactly.
Yay! Yeah. No, the so back to the smoke and whatnot. So this creek fire sprouted up, and it's pretty crazy because it ended up like entrapping an entire campground, and these people had to be like airlifted out.
Yeah.
And considering Sarah and I stayed outside of the park, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we almost were those people.
Yeah.
Like, that almost happened. And so,
Yeah.
luckily, it
Was
didn't.
our park within this? Is it Sierra National Forest? That is
Ours?
part of Yosemite, because they did close campgrounds in that forest.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I think Sierra started a little after Oakhurst, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, outside of that, like, it was smoky and crappy air quality, but it was still really great. I've been trying. Actually, you know what? No, that's a lie. I've been wanting to go, but I haven't really put the effort into getting back up to Yosemite until Sarah really kind of pushed for this, like, hey, we got to go camping. And now her lungs are like, why?
Yeah.
But it was real nice being back up in Yosemite. The biggest thing I missed personally from it was that there was no water. So the waterfalls
Yeah, the waterfalls were
not there.
either non-existent or like little tinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really want to go in spring to get those at their full effect.
Yeah. Are you? I'm only just now realizing. Is it that hard for you to breathe right now?
I mean, like it can be difficult. I'm good though. I'm good.
Your husband. It took him till Wednesday to be like, "Are you okay? you're you seem to have smoke."
You're right on track, Grace. Right on track.
Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, other than that, one other note. Now, this isn't for the past 2 weeks. This is more of something upcoming. So, Hiro, you mentioned about like traveling and wanting to travel. I'm gonna be in an interesting spot because this weekend I am gonna be going on a plane for the first time since the pandemic hit.
Oh, jeez, where are you headed to?
I'm going to be going out to Indianapolis. We have the 3-hour figure 8 race that we're going to be covering. Tommy's already out there. And it's already been a mess because airlines, at least from my experience, are... I don't know if they're starting to like kind of regroup themselves at this point now that they're figuring out the travel aspect. But we booked our flights like a month or two ago, and when we booked them, they were at a certain time, and they were one-way flights. And recently we got updates to our itinerary, and the times changed, which could have been really bad, and might still be bad. And now they have stops, and I'm just like, good lord, like good thing this wasn't like a very timely situation like a convention, for example. Luckily my flight there wasn't so bad or really affected. It was the flight back that got pushed forward a bunch of hours, and my only concern with that is, hopefully everything works out with the weather, and it has a chance of rain on Saturday night, of course.
Oh, of course.
Of course. It's supposed to be bone dry every other day, but not Saturday night. So we'll see what happens. But I bring that up because I want to focus on another story, and it involves Sarah and Matt. What are you guys doing this Saturday?
We're doing the announcing instead of you and Tommy.
This Saturday night at Irwindale Speedway, you can be treated to the sonorous sounds of PanamaMatt and Toodles as they announce the night's races. Well, afternoon's races, I guess.
Now,
Yeah.
is it a recording or is it live streamed?
Oh, you're going to be live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all are
You
interested
too can
in that,
tune in and hear all of our gaffes and blunders.
IrwindaleSpeedway.tv.
It's going to be great, I promise.
I can't. Honestly, I'll be more excited to see what you guys are doing.
does Tim know?
He'll find out. I think last I asked
He'll be
Tommy.
like, Tommy, Jeffrey, that was crazy. And you'll just hear me like, yeah, it was.
He's like, he like sends us a message afterward like, that was your guys' best work ever. Just keep doing that. Oh, all right. So yeah, we'll have a cameraman. Of course, Sarah's going to be doing this announcing right after destroying her lungs 2 weekends in a row. Yeah, so that should be fun. You two get to do racing announcing.
Yeah.
So can't wait to.
It is going to be fun.
The last time I heard Matt announce,
And they're coming
Green
around the out of turn 4,
it was very just.
and the winner has crossed the line.
It was great because
Was it golf?
Matt.
Yes, it was.
So Matt was filming for us, and then he was also, I forget if we gave you a mic or what, but you also were announcing. And he's filming.
Yeah, I think you had me do it for the what's the kids division?
Well, Bandoleros, but I think this
Bandoleros,
particular
thank you.
race that I'm thinking of was an S2 race.
Oh, really? You let me do one of those?
Yeah, because that was the one where I specifically remember you going. You were filming and you go, white flag, and that's all. That's all he says is white flag. And as he's saying this, there's literally in the frame a car wrecking the shit out of itself, just hitting the wall, spinning out, catching on fire, and Matt's just white flag. And then he pans away from the
And
car
red
that's
flag.
wrecking and goes to the leader. And I'm just like, this is some kind of satire, and it's beautiful. Controlled chaos.
Well, I mean, everyone wanted to see who was going to win, and we're on the last lap, so I should follow that car.
Yeah.
Totally not pay attention to the wreck that has just occurred.
No, it was great. It was so I look forward to what you two do. I look forward to hearing how you pronounce names and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should. What time does that start for those that may want to tune in?
4 o'clock, I believe, is when racing gets going.
PST.
Pacific time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yep. So, that all being said, Sarah, what's on our itinerary today?
I mean, like, not much because I didn't have a lot of time to research what news has come out. For,
Okay.
Like,
Well, okay, so let me say this at the beginning.
yeah.
Hero, Paleo, Matt, if you guys think of any random topics that you wanna hit, feel free. Slam them.
Bernoulli's principle.
What's that? Bernoulli's principle?
Bernoulli's principle, yeah.
I'm glad you brought this up. So let's talk a little bit about aerodynamics, okay?
I'm an expert.
Specifically flow. So if you have this shape and Bernoulli's principle, the end. That's it. Lift.
Twilight Storm in the
I feel
chat says
bad.
DuckTales is coming back. That's kind of new. Yeah, they've been on.
What's coming back?
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've kind of been on pause because of the COVIDs, but no, it seems like they're gearing back up to get back on going.
I know Agretzico's back, but we haven't finished watching it.
We're about.
Oh my god,
halfway.
please watch season 3.
I know. I've been trying to get him to watch it
Ow! She hit me very hard.
with me. No, I didn't.
You should.
I just tapped you.
She's choking me now. Ah!
No.
Yeah, so we actually watched an episode while camping. So
Yeah.
that was fun. And then I'm like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I have to sleep.
You get tired? Who gets faster? Who gets tired faster? You or Saber? That's not even a real question.
Oh, when they're together, they never sleep.
I we may share a
Well, they
bed,
sleep.
but it's not for sleeping.
If they're sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, do you know the answer to your question?
I mean, I'm gonna imagine it's actually Saber. Saber falls asleep very quickly.
Yeah, I will say that it is a little skewed, I think, to my favor because I live on the West Coast. So I'm the person who wants to sleep in because it ain't time to get up. And then Hero's the one who usually Hero. See, now I'm doing it. Saber is the one who usually crashes earlier because West Coast wise, I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's like midnight.
It's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So I think we'll never have a true gauge.
Did anyone watch Candace Against the Universe?
I did.
Unfortunately, haven't yet. Because Algebra was the one in Hell's Kitchen.
Wait, what's Candace against the what?
It's the new Phineas and it's the new Phineas and Ferb movie on Disney Plus.
No, all I said was let's finish the season we were watching.
Okay, but previously you were just like, let's watch Hell's Kitchen every night, and I was like, okay.
Right, and once we finish watching every episode, we're
And then
about a quarter
tonight
away.
you're just gonna be like, let's start the new season. We're going through all of the previous seasons of Hell's Kitchen. We're on like what, season 6?
Yeah, there's a reason for this though. Like outside of me just kind of wanting to like remember the funny times of Hell's Kitchen. I love that show. We found that on what is it? What are we watching it on? Amazon?
Yes. Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime, they have the uncensored versions, to which I'm like, it's like a whole new world. Like I could sing the whole new world song about this. Like, holy shit. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. So yeah, we have to catch up on a couple things.
Yeah. Well, Paleo, what was like? Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, I watched it with Jax Blade, and yeah, we both enjoyed it. It's a fun movie. I like the meta jokes that they have in the movie. They're I won't spoil them, but they're pretty great.
Nice.
Very good. Very good. Well, should we hit up Pony Life then?
Yep.
Hit that topic.
Sure.
Pony Life. All right, I'm gonna put up the spoiler screen.
Spoiler
I
screen.
don't want any spoilers for Pony Life.
So yeah, if you're
I like the part of the Pony Life. I like the part of the Pony Life theme song where it's like friendship magic. Oh, all right.
Gaze
Like,
upon my gems. It's such a weird part of the song. Like it's just out of nowhere. Gaze upon my gems.
it's like Rarity. This is not part of the. Does not flow in the song at all.
She's acknowledging the naughty art community. She's like, hey, what is this? Anime
We're
Guy
very much
01
gazing at her gems.
sends us a super chat saying, have you seen Hotel Hell? It's
like-
Kitchen Nightmares, but a hotel. Yes.
We've watched that. Yes.
A couple of them.
Wait, like name anything Gordon Ramsay's in, and we've watched it. We're big
Have you
Gordon
seen the,
Ramsay
like-
fans.
Have you seen the one where like he reacts to like food TikToks and he's like, "Oh no, no
Yes.
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 Yeah.
I love it. I also love like how he has that dynamic with his. I mean, they are his family, but like
Yeah.
his daughter, I think, did one of those TikToks,
Yeah.
and he's just no, what are you doing? It's good. Yeah. So Pony Life spoilers. If you're looking to avoid Pony Life spoilers, but looking also hang around, don't leave. We will have this screen up. As long as the screen's up, we'll be discussing potential spoilers.
Yeah.
Once it goes down, you know you're safe to return, so you can just mute this podcast if you want. Admittedly, if you're not so up to date with Pony Life, and are like, I'm on the edge if I'm worried about spoilers, this is obviously very subjective. Objective is opinion.
No,
No,
Subjective is
Nope.
opinion.
Subjective is opinion. Wow. That one. So whenever
Whenever you're like, I think I know. Nope.
So I have the same problem with and tell me if this happens to you guys as I completely.
Zark asks, even Muppets versus Gordon Ramsay? Of course.
So when Tommy and I are announcing, and there's like a weird name to announce, and it like it could either be like CH pronounced ka or CH pronounced cha. Type of thing, and we say it wrong, and then they correct us saying, "Oh no, this is how you say it," and then I go, "Okay, it's not this way; it's this way." Immediately, I already know.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
did it
remember both versions, and I won't remember which one's the right one.
Yeah.
Of course not.
It's the same thing with like subjective, objective. I'm like, how do you guys remember which one's the right version?
Literally just repetition, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Completely by road.
See, I
We
thought
just
I
I
had...
remember the way I remember things is actually to make like the stupidest like way of remembering something. Like I know like it's a video game, but okay. So a character has a move called Driving Frost and one that's called Biting Frost. Biting Frost hits the front. Driving Frost hits the back. I'm like, when you bite, use the front of your face. When you drive, pollution
You use
comes
the
out
back
of your
of the
back.
car.
The pollution comes out of the back.
It's like
I
Huey,
use
Dewey,
that
and Louie.
method of remembering for so many things.
Yeah.
If I have trouble remembering
Yeah,
them.
well, I've had to use your Huey, Dewey, Louie stuff to try and remember which one's which.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant.
Here we have the hat and the hue is red. I love that. That's like top parts of that show.
Yeah.
I love it.
With Pony Life, Sarah, let's get Matt. Have you been watching Pony Life? I can't remember.
No.
Wow.
Can I interrupt you really quickly?
Yeah.
You just did.
I know exactly.
Carry on.
Subjective. When you sub, you subscribe to someone. It's your opinion that they're good. I don't know. Use that.
I'm sorry. What?
when you subscribe to someone, it's your opinion that they're good. Subjective. There you go.
babe.
Something stupid that'll help you remember. Oh no, it's garbage. That's exactly why you should remember it. 'Cause it's garbage.
For objective, an object is, in fact, an object. So
it is in fact an object. There you go.
Well, thanks. Thank you, guys. I will certainly, probably actually remember those.
I've had the
Exactly. You'll remember it because they're
That's
garbage.
God damn.
Go ahead, Pony Life. Sorry.
No, it's all good, guys. We have 4 episodes, which means 8 mini episodes that aired since our last show. Sarah, do you want to just? I don't know if you want to even list all of them, or we could
sure, let's list all of them. I'll do like a list and kind of reminder of what, if I remember what's in each of these episodes.
Okay, I watched these backwards and I
Yeah.
found that out on accident.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Never
Do they have any hitting messages in them?
mind. Yeah, one of them's like professing like love to Satan. It was pretty cool.
There's Don't Look a Gift Horse in the Mouth, which is about it's Pinky's birthday and Applejack doesn't know what present to get her, so she gets her nothing.
Fucking Applejack, man.
The root of
I
it,
like that strategy.
The root of it was the episode where Applejack is kind of getting tired because they just keep doing the same thing, so she shakes things up a bit by getting a main cut, and then they all have the same haircut.
Truth be told, the first
And you all look like a Karen.
Yeah, it looks like a Karen haircut.
they were all there was all the post Rapunzel haircuts.
Yeah.
After she, spoilers.
There's the mysterious voice in which Spike tries to get the attention of his friends by using his voice app because.
But Spike, why
he's
didn't
lonely.
you just tell us you wanted to hang out?
I did.
Shut up, women.
The 5 habits of highly effective ponies is when Fluttershy is trying to get a butterfly to cocoon out of the cocoon.
That was the episode about
She tries different methods.
yeah, that one's about pooping.
No.
Yeah. You're supposed to be patient. You're not supposed to try and rush it.
Just be patient. Just sit and wait.
There's
Tell me I'm wrong,
Can't
Sarah.
force it.
There's game night in which Twilight comes up with a new game for her girlfriends to play. At first, they're kind of like, "Whoa, these rules and stuff."
This was one of the most Twilight episodes I felt like in the
very
entire
much.
series.
And director Spike's mockumentary in which Spike is going to film school, I guess, and he made a documentary of his friends, and they were like very awkward about it, but he's actually good at his job and used all the really candid parts of the footage to make a
learning.
good documentary. So yeah, those are the episodes. Does anybody want to?
Wait, isn't there more?
That's the all that we watched.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. There's 2 more because that's only 6.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait.
Wait, I count.
1,
Oh, wait, no.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's right. That is
Yeah.
only 6.
Yeah. Wait. Let me look at.
Yeah,
the...
there are 2 more.
Haley, I love the fact that you just knew off the top of your head that nope, you guys aren't.
Oh no, I've been like scrolling through the episodes to remember
yeah,
what happened.
Hoof-Done-It and Dear Tabby. Hoof-Done-It is where Rarity finds a hat, and she tries to figure out who it belongs to, and realizes that it belonged to her. And Dear Tabby is one where it was Applejack, right? That wanted to ask advice of somebody.
She got in a
Rarity.
fight. She gets in a fight with Rarity.
Yeah.
And then finds out that Rarity is the one giving her advice that she should apologize, and she's happy about it. I was expecting her to be like, "Screw you," but she was like, "Aw, that's great."
Yeah, and also Rarity dresses up as Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
And has like a whole like scene with
There
it.
were a lot of references in this batch of episodes.
Yeah.
There was like a Friends reference, Matrix. I feel like there was a slight Phineas and Ferb reference because at one point Fluttershy does ask, "What you doing?" To Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
And then there's that.
That is.
Yeah. Go on,
I
Matt?
do appreciate that aspect of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it can get a bit campy, but I do like the references they've been making.
Yeah.
So how
Also,
much
we learned that Twilight can't wear hats because her bangs make her look horrible in hats.
Yeah.
Apparently,
that was
like
quite
with this
a,
image.
That was quite a face that we got out of that. Oh god.
Yeah.
That scene, I was like, whoa. So some of these episodes, I'm trying to remember, like some of these stuck out to me while I was watching them as like, oh, see, these were really solid. But what I was gonna say was the Who've Done It one, is a good example of where these, to me, where these like shorter episodes can get in danger. And what happened was I felt like I literally blinked and looked away from the screen for like 2 seconds, and all of a sudden the episode's like, that's it, and I'm like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, sometimes I just like put these on in the background when they come out, and I'm like, I'll just watch the episodes and see what's going on, and then I'm like, oh, what? They just kind of blend together for me.
Yeah.
Were there any standout moments for you guys? Either good or bad?
Yeah.
I feel like this set of episodes was much better than the last set that we
I
talked
agree with
about.
that. Yeah.
So I was happy that they seemed to kind of get back on track with the better stuff.
Yeah.
I guess.
In the episode where Applejack, so the haircut thing, I was like, huh, okay. but before that, I literally felt like Applejack was like the fandom, I guess, or like the part of the fandom that's like complaining about pony life, where she's like, what are we doing? We're always here in the same place, and we're not doing anything exciting, yada yada. And I'm like, oh my god, it's it wasn't like as hardcore as call-outs that Generation 4 had towards the fandom at times.
Not yet.
But yeah, no, like I said, I enjoy. Well, I agree with you, Sarah, that this set of episodes I thought was stronger than the last group that we discussed on the podcast.
Yeah. Applejack's a hoarder.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I felt really called out during that whole bit.
Yeah. Because I turned to Jeffrey and I was like,
Can't imagine
that's
why.
you.
Yeah.
I felt really called out because I was called out.
Yeah. Doubly. Thanks, Sarah. But yeah. So, I think, is that gonna round up the pony life conversation? Any last words on pony life? Anybody? No. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, we're gonna pull down the spoiler screen and be done with it. Still kind of early in the day, and if we have a shorter podcast, then so be it. But for the time being, we're probably gonna open up our questions, SPP questions. Hashtag it on Twitter. As always, we will prioritize super chat questions and try to give those ones more love. So if you for sure want your question answered, be sure to go the super chat route. I think there were a number of questions we did not actually get to last time on Twitter because we got a lot of questions, which is always a good problem to have. So yeah, just as a forefront, if you would like to know that your question will get answered, super chat it. Yeah. So yeah. Now I'm just trying to think. Was there anything else on your notes?
No, literally nothing else.
Nor Mermaid just sent a super chat, and this is important, everybody. It's not even a question. She just says, "The floor is lava."
Oh no.
Well,
Shit.
I'm up.
into
Sarah,
my
your
shit
foot!
then. All right.
My foot's burning.
Get your foot off the frickin' floor!
I can't bend my knee that way.
Well, you're gonna lose your frickin' foot.
Yeah.
Matt, are you off
I'm
the ground?
on a chair.
Why
I'm
did you-
good.
Why did you even say freaking after you already said fucking though?
For emphasis.
Yeah.
Emphasis. Gotta use a different word.
I feel like frickin' can be very pointed at the right time. How long is the floor lava
Mhm.
for? Does anyone know?
2 minutes.
Damn it. Alright. 2 minutos.
Well, that's a shame because I have to go to the bathroom. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, you.
I want you to make your way to the bathroom without touching the floor, and I need you to narrate it so we can hear it.
Just zenyatta yourself over to your bathroom.
I mean, my back's bad enough already. I think I'm just going to hold it till the floor cools down.
Yeah. Anime Guy 01 sends a super chat saying Mulan discussion. So yeah,
Great cartoon.
Yeah, great cartoon.
I haven't seen the live action one. I'm waiting for the movie theaters to open someday.
Yeah, if you pay like what $20 on Disney Plus, you can watch.
I'm not
the new
$30.
Shitty Mulan.
Yes, it's $30, and
$30?
it's gonna be on Disney Plus like in December anyway, so you might as well wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in that much of a rush to see it. Kind of like with
What does that $30 get you?
the movie.
Early
Mulan.
access, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
If you're
on
just really
time
desperate to
access.
watch. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I've seen some clips and it looks stupid. Yeah.
Now, don't sugarcoat it, Sarah. Tell us how you really feel.
Wait, what looks? Oh, wait.
Mulan. I've
Is this
seen
spoilers? I don't know how
just saying
Mulan
it
ends.
looks Well, we don't know how this one ends because it's very different from the original.
You know what, Sarah? How dare you judge a movie by its trailers that are meant for you to judge it by? Actually, it's not even the trailers, it's just movie clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you not watch the entire thing and then have an opinion? How dare anyone?
Oh, that reminds me that the trailer for Dune came out today, and that looks cool.
Have you guys seen I think it's 1980s Dune?
Yeah, the '80s one. I haven't seen the '80s one before.
Holy shit.
But this new one is from the director of Blade Runner 2049, which he's a great director, so I'm excited for that.
Isn't Drax in it?
Yeah. Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista, that's right. Who's
So-
the other guy? I forgot. already.
So I recently watched the 80s Dune movie. And I have I guess to kind of explain my relationship with Dune, I might be the only person who remembers this. I was very excited when Indiana Jones 4 was like announced and teased, and in the teaser trailer for it, they had this like really epic music, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. I need to know where this is from. And it ended up being from Dune, but it was from, I think, a mini series that was on TV. But the music was great, and of course I got it on my iPod. It was awesome. So when I just decided to watch this 80s Dune, I did it thinking like, I don't remember if it was the mini series that had this music or the 80s version, which I should have known better because of the quality of it, and just didn't have that old style feel. So I got to watch it, and I was so unbelievably confused out of my mind the entire 2.5 hours of that movie. Oh, it was painful. I'm like, what the fuck's going on in this movie? I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And apparently, I read up on it afterwards. Apparently, there were like a lot of like the movie at one point was gonna be like 3.5 hours, and they just cut a whole bunch of crap out of it. And
As you do.
Yeah, like I think it's one of those movies that like the director was not happy with the final product.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like they were trying to push. I'd have to. Sometimes it's hard to compare like effects and whatnot and be like, oh yeah, this was ahead of its time. But it felt like that one they kind of went hard with the special effects. And yeah, I could not even begin to explain the story of Dune from watching that whole movie. It was a bad experience.
We got Impus sending a super chat. Thoughts on the fact that G5 will have an entirely new cast of characters. So I think that was confirmed.
Okay. Well, I could tell you that should make Saber happy, because that's been, I think, his biggest grief with Pony Life.
Yeah.
Is
And I think it's good to like differentiate the generations that way.
Yeah.
Branch out a bit.
Well, I mean, like the reality
We
is
finally had
that
some art.
it kind of goes back to, you know, the Jax Blade mindset that I think a lot of us share, is that even with Pony Life, like G4 we got the whole story. Pony Life is kind of like that dessert at the end where it's just like, oh cool, here's some.
Yeah, it was like, this is dessert, but it's not a good dessert. But yeah.
But it doesn't mean
Here's
It's an
some
average dessert.
Snickers.
even an okay dessert is still dessert.
You're at this like great restaurant, like Friendship is Magic is like the main course, and then you get to dessert and they just give you a candy bar. I was like, oh.
You know what though? You know what? Here's what I will say though is I feel like the dessert we're getting from Pony Life is still better than the dessert, whatever the dessert they made for Steven Universe was.
What, Steven Universe Future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I like the movie.
Is he calling you out? He's
Just
calling
one-
you out. But yeah, I mean, I'm totally fine with that. I'm game. I'm ready to see what.
Oh.
You thought I said I'm gay?
Yes.
I am. I'm gay and I'm married for Pony G5. If they're
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good that they're new characters. These characters have been around long enough. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Plus, we get new stories.
Yeah.
New character development.
And we get no Rainbow Dash. Oh my god, please.
Yeah, finally.
You know what? I'm just warning you all. I have, not that it affects any of you here, but I have footage of Saberspark writing on a wall that Rainbow Dash is best pony.
How much did you have to pay him
It-
to get him to do that?
Oh, he wanted to
Oh,
do
you didn't pay him anything. You just
it.
what, traded services?
What blackmail do you have on him?
Oh,
They slept.
I mean, in the vlogs I have plenty, and they're all public. So, so
I mean, like, what kind of? No, I didn't. What personality would you want to see in a new MC?
Oh, what kind of personality would I want to see in a new pony?
Yeah.
Porn star.
Oh, I was gonna say they kind of have the whole spectrum covered, but you damn it, you got me.
That's an occupation, not a personality.
Sometimes it's both. Sarah?
I wanna see. I wouldn't mind seeing a really, it's stereotypical, but like a pony that stands for justice. I like the characters that stand for justice.
Like Judy
They're fun.
Hopps?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. I do like
That reminds me.
Yeah.
Grace. Did you see this tweet?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's the one. So Jaxplay tagged me in this. I haven't actually clicked it yet because I was just getting off work.
Oh my god, we get a live reaction to it then.
Sarah, do you want to? I don't know if there's any way for you to show the chat because you could probably pull up, click the Twitter link for this. All right, we're gonna do. So this is a. I'll just read the tweet. It says animator.
Oh, it's already played.
It's okay. I'm blocking it from my vision. Jose Gayton, minor Jose Gayton, says recently shared this hilarious animation blooper for Zootopia. Sarah has it up. Sarah's gonna hit play for me. Let's see it, Sarah.
You don't scare me, Gideon.
You don't scare me, Gideon. Oh!
You don't scare
There
me,
it
Gideon.
is. I'm utterly surprised that he was able to
You
post
don't
this.
scare
Like,
me,
I
Gideon.
feel like this is gonna be deleted at some point. Like, this is gonna be hella deleted at
Holy
some point.
fuck.
Disney ain't gonna stand for this,
Wait.
right?
I'm sorry.
I mean, like,
it's on the internet. It's there forever now.
so not to cut off your reaction or anything, but like, so does Judy Hopps stand for justice though? But she did like kind of sweep what $460,000 under the rug of tax evasion for Nick. They just kind of didn't fucking talk about that at the end of
She
the
ain't
movie.
I'm sorry.
crying at Mr. Big.
I'm sorry.
I mean, wouldn't
are
you say-
we really gonna kick me while I'm down here? I just watched Judy's neck get snapped at the age of like 8.
Hero. Wouldn't you say that Nick has paid his debt to society by helping solve even greater crime?
No. No.
This is
he
a lawyer
avoided
talking.
taxes.
Like,
What if he like when he becomes a cop at the end, he just doesn't get paid, like until he's like paid off, like those taxes.
Paid off by the mob.
Oh my, that is. Oh my god, that's $1,460,000.
do we really think that that was an accurate number though? Because like, Nick kind of just threw that out.
I mean, bunnies are good at multiplying.
There you go.
Like his issue was that she had evidence of him saying that he had it. I felt like that was the bigger problem for Nick, not that he actually.
Oh, I see what you're saying on the pen.
Yeah.
Dang. And he's 32, so he's gonna be like 70 by the time he paid that off.
Nah.
Yeah, how old is Nick now? He's 36 now. No, he's 37 by now. I'm just assuming it depends on when his birthday is, but
The Incredibles
Nicholas
didn't age.
Tiberius Wild. He's
Incredibles
getting
didn't age
close
that
to 40.
Well, that's because the second movie happened like right after the first.
Yeah, so maybe the second movie will happen right after the first.
The second Zootopia movie that doesn't just happened right after the first one? I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
It'll be the
Why?
scene right
Why?
after Nick graduates from the police academy. Well, I guess technically, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it'll start there and it'll show how Judy helps him celebrate, and then
Mhm.
after that, it'll go to the next movie.
How old is Judy? 25, 24? I can't remember which one it was. Is she 24? 26?
I think it's 26.
Retzko's 25. She's 20. Okay, that's right.
Do you think they'd be
Dang,
friends?
Judy's 30. No, wait.
Yeah.
How many?
Wait, does that mean I'm?
Wait, no, wait. Dang it, how old is Judy? Is she 26? I think so, yeah.
The Gideon thing happened when she was like, what, 9? And then it was 15 years later or
Yeah.
something?
It was 15, okay.
I remember.
So 24
I'm
then.
just seeing if you guys get it right.
He's Googling it.
So yeah, it's 24 then. Yeah.
24!
So yeah.
24, yeah. Because I was like, I thought I was the same age as her when that movie came out. Okay.
I miss seeing Judy in person at the parks.
Oh, Disneyland. I'm like, boy, you didn't. Well, okay, Disneyland.
Haven't been able to travel to Zootopia anytime recently. Nice. So I hope that answers that question about the thoughts on G5 and the entirely new cast of characters. I think to finish that off, I think it'll be good. Do we know who's making it?
Yeah, I want to see if like Hasbro has learned from Friendship is Magic to see like, okay, how can we make this work another time, like a second time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed to me like they went through a lot of different phases for G4, so they should have a lot of like, you know, test material to help determine like what worked and what did not work.
Yeah.
And I hope they know that they should just have Emma Larson come in and just give every fucking character wings and horns.
Wings.
Every episode. All right, let's see here. Next super chat we have is from GD Nickel 92. All right, feelings might get hurt here. The question is PS5 or Xbox Series XS whenever they come out.
PC.
That
was
was
not part of the question.
It's the only answer.
between between them. I mean, it's gotta be PS5, right?
Yeah. I'm
Gotta be what?
I'll go with PS5.
PS5.
Yeah, but because of the exclusives that it's gonna have. So
But the original Xbox had Crazy Taxi.
that was originally on Dreamcast.
Damn.
Mhm.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm impressed you had that one in your back pocket ready to be like, yeah, this one. I mean, I've always been a PlayStation person. So, yeah, PS5 for me.
And that Ratchet and Clank's looking pretty good.
Yep.
I can't wait to
I'm
play
liking
the
it.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably won't get either of them, but if I was gonna get one, definitely the PS5. Also, I like the way the PS5 looks. People are memeing on it. I think it looks nice.
Is the new Crash Bandicoot out already? Because I've been seeing some things about it.
Oh no, there's just more like trailers and stuff.
Oh.
But it comes out October 4th, I think, for Crash 4.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We got another super chat. Anime Guy 01 with the hard-hitting questions.
October 2nd.
October 2nd?
October 2nd, that's what, yeah,
Crash
they
Bandicoot.
say in the chat.
Gotcha. So Anime Guy 01 wants to know, Pokemon on Ready Player Dumb?
It will happen.
I've never
I-
played it.
Which
I-
Pokemon?
I don't know, which is the problem. Where I'm like, I don't know where,
Blue.
because yeah.
You could
I
play
think
Let's
I-
Go.
Yeah, I was thinking about Let's Go. I think I have.
Pokemon Go. I'll just walk around the apartment.
I was thinking of Let's Go.
I just
'cause
feel like-
Isn't that just a remake of Yellow? Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you guys keep track of these if they're just colors?
Oh well, there's also letters and items and.
It's the same. It's the same way you keep the
Gemstones.
difference between subjective and objective.
Subject is you subscribe to an opinion.
So yeah, I
There
was,
you go.
I
Very
was
good.
highly considering Let's Go, and I think that would probably be a good start.
I'll be honest with you guys. When whoever it was, I think it was Hero or Paleo, someone said "Let's go."
Mhm.
I heard a Gretzico, and I'm like, "She's a Pokemon."
Might as well be.
Makes so much sense.
Fire and Dark. She's a Fire Dark.
I was doing my whisper screamo,
Yeah.
and it hurt.
High does basic or normal, whatever they call it.
By the way, Ready Player Dumb, an update for everybody. If you haven't seen it already, Sarah and I are already gearing up for Spoopy season.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of like soft open into scary games. Amnesia's coming out Friday. The first part of
Ew.
that. It's gonna be followed soon by Until Dawn, and a whole bunch of other spooky games
Yeah,
that we've got lined up.
So essentially what's going to happen is our lineup for games that have been kind of playing through, some of them are going to be coming to an end soon anyways. Others we'll take a little break from, because essentially I think for the month of October we're just going to be throwing a whole bunch of scary games your way, and obviously if we don't get to it this year, we'll probably get to it next year. I will say this. I have never played Amnesia before. I've only seen little tidbits of it played, and it was Saberspark playing it with a pony mod back in like 2012, maybe before
Nice.
that. And I bring this up because I realize I've never actually played a scary game until I started playing Amnesia. And what I will say is I discovered that I 100% get scared at scary games.
Yeah.
Like, there's a moment where I literally try to jump off the couch to avoid something. And it's legit. Like, I was like, ah. Yeah. Gear up. Get ready for that. Yeah, like Sarah said. And then we also will probably get, very likely get Jaxblade involved with at least one of the games. Because as everybody should know, Jaxblade is like the resident, knows everything about horror individual. Like, you go to him when you need an opinion. So, yeah, we'll be having some fun with all that. So yeah, I think that's all the super chats for now. Don't be afraid to submit more if you guys want to. Sarah, do you see a question you want to answer on Twitter?
Sure. We got a question from Nathaniel Foga. What is a fast food item that you guys love but isn't on the menu anymore?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, freaking the Chipotle chicken grillers from Taco Bell. I have no idea why they got rid of them. They were delicious.
Also from Taco Bell, the limeade sparklers. Just like the reason I went to Taco Bell, they were delicious. Like, why would you get rid of it?
Taco Bell always gets rid of their like most delicious items, and I have no idea why.
What is happening? Like, I was broken when I walked in. I was like, wait, where is it?
Like, did other people just not buy them or something? They're like,
oh, this is a sad topic because I'm having like every food thing that I miss. And the thing is, some of them aren't fast food. The first thing that came to my mind is not a fast food item, but I'm going to say it anyways here. It was, and Matt knows this because he and I used to go to a place called Lazy Dog all the time together. And they had
their blue cheeseburger.
Oh, they had this blue cheeseburger, but it wasn't like your typical like, yeah, you got a burger and you got like blue cheese crumbles thrown on top of it. Yada yada. It was the burger had blue cheese butter that was melted onto the burger. Ooh. It was the most absolutely delicious thing. I was like, this is amazing. And they got rid of it. I was like, no. They replaced it with just a regular blue cheese burger.
The same restaurant had a lovely Sunday or weekend brunch menu as well that included a breakfast pizza.
They got rid of that?
Yes!
Oh, Lazy
It had spinach and bacon and cheese, and then just prior to baking, or maybe just after, and they cooked with the residual heat of the pizza, there were 3 eggs cracked onto the 6 slices.
I got that once. You talked me into getting it because you got it one time, and I went, I'm getting that next time. Sarah even had an item at Lazy Dog that they got rid of. Let's go for the trifecta.
Yeah. While we're bagging on the restaurants.
Sarah?
For their poor menu choices.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through, making sure we didn't miss any. Okay. Just wanted to check.
The what did Lazy Dog get rid of that you liked? Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Starts with an H. Made
I
with
just
chickpeas.
I loved what you all
be
missed.
gluten-free until they.
You might have heard it with her, but like Sarah's just like sitting here like looking in deep thought, and then she looked at me like, huh? Like, why are you looking at me? What did Lazy Dog get rid of that you missed?
They fucked up they didn't get rid of it, but they fucked up the hummus to where I can't eat it because it put dairy in it.
El Torito did that with their tacos too.
Yeah, they put fucking dairy in their goddamn corn tortillas.
I'm bringing all these up because I'm literally sitting here trying to think of a fast food specific thing.
I gotta get going, y'all. Bye.
Have a good one, Hero.
Bye, Hero.
Yeah.
What a guy. Shoot, Sarah. What is a fast food item that I miss?
I'm sorry. I'm literally.
Now you're
I'm
just doing it on
sorry. I'm
purpose.
seeing this person being a little.
What?
Well,
What?
someone's asking, is there going to be another Bronies React?
No.
No, never again.
Next question. Yeah. So, I may or may not be working on one as we speak.
Yeah.
What other questions do we have over here, Sarah? Blah, blah, blah. All right. So right now, just making sure, everyone that's left in this, we have Sarah, we have Matt, we have Paleo, myself, right?
Yes.
Did anyone else sneak in?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. So with that number, let's focus on this
Let's go
one.
play Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. Question from Czar is asking, last episode, Saber shared his naughty moments as a kid, which I feel like is every episode. Czar wants to know, I was wondering if you guys had any naughty moments of you during your kid/teen days you're okay sharing.
I eat all the potato salad in the fridge after. my dad would make potato salad and we'd all eat it for dinner, and then I'd be the one to sneak up in the middle of the night in the fridge and eat the rest. And then they go and check for lunch in the fridge, and they're like, "Where'd the potato salad?"
Would you leave the bowl in there?
Nice.
Yeah. I like my dad's potato salad.
See, you probably, because you've been making that potato salad recently, and now though that since you're the one who makes it, now you're probably
I could just make myself a shit ton and just eat it all the time.
Now I know why you're making so much of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? What about you guys?
I don't know. There was
Some of
one.
it-
Go ahead, Paleo.
I was gonna say some of the things I think of are like too naughty to say on stream.
Oh, are they?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do you need me to warm up the conversation here and get us ready to share really bad things?
I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say naughty. It's more just teenage appetite. But I once went through an entire box, a family-sized box of Rice Krispies for breakfast.
Good lord. Did you have like massive diarrhea after that?
I felt fine.
Yeah.
Of course you would. Let's see.
My mom was a bit surprised and a bit like, you didn't. And yeah, I did. It was good.
Did you guys ever have those like elaborate lies that like
That got out of hand. And
that you were just like, holy shit, like I don't even know how to reel this back in?
Oh,
I don't-
probably.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Yeah. I had one.
Couldn't think of one offhand, but
I had one at in elementary school. So I would ride my bike to elementary school back in the day, and I had I guess I just had this habit of sometimes just wanting to keep riding my bike. You know, back in the day, you always hear like the old timers always go, "Oh, when I was young, we used to play till the lights turned on." But like, you know, that was me as a kid. Like I would have to be told like, you have to be back in time for dinner. This is the time you have to be back. And so sometimes I'd ride my bike, and I can't remember what exactly prompted this issue, but I remember I just felt like going off and being adventurous after school, and then it was the weirdest thing because I got home and I knew I was going to be in trouble because I got home so late, and I was like, crap, I need to have a reason that I got home so late. And I saw a pair of
let me guess,
scissors.
you got mugged.
Not quite, but I saw a pair of scissors, and I went, oh, I know what would have caused me to get home late, and I popped my tire on my bike, and then you know, I don't know the logic in this, like I can't think of what idiotic thought went through my mind where I went, this is a good idea. Because I'm going to need to get a new tire. And I must have known I was going to get in trouble. And then I went in and told my mom, like, yeah, the tire was popped. And instead of just saying, like, yeah, I hit a curb or something, I was like, yeah, I saw these kids, this group of people leaving where my bike was parked at school.
And so then your mom's like, well, who were they?
And then my mom calls the school and she's like, hey, I'd like to report that there's people popping tires. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, shit. Like, I don't know if my mom knows about this, but let's just keep this between all of us.
She doesn't listen to this.
You don't know that. But yeah, I kind of wonder how she would respond to that. Like, I wonder if she'd ground me now. You're grounded. I'm taking away your privileges.
Honestly, I think she'd probably laugh.
It was just stupid. I don't know. Like, the thing is, I feel like I'm very good at picking out liars. And it's because when I was a kid, I think I was a really good liar. Sabers pointed this out, where as a kid, you think you're being brilliant.
Yeah.
And the adults are just looking at you like, I'm just going to let them keep going. Like, I want to know how stupid this can get. So, Sarah, do you have another question we can answer? Since Paleo doesn't want to talk about really dirty stories.
I do have like stories about how like I would skip school with my friend, because like my friends who we would just like lie about like, oh, the bus like just went past us. I don't know what happened.
Okay, I'll tell a dirty one. How about this? I will tell a dirty one. So back when I discovered that you can search things online and find images that were like, whoa. Now, granted, the images I all found were censored out images because, you know, that was the internet back in the day where you're like, you type in the word boobs and you're like, whoa. Well,
that's a whole lot of censor bars.
I did not understand that there's a history tab. Actually, this goes further back. When I wanted to start looking on the internet, this is how stupid I was or am. I called. God. Okay, so a lot of people know Tommy. I called Tommy to talk to his mom to ask, hi. I literally called and asked this, and I remember she was just like, what? And I was like, hi, Linda. I'm doing a report on on the internet for school. So can you tell me how to get on the internet? And she's like, I mean, I usually just double click the icon. And I was like, great, thank you. That's all.
You know, Jeffrey, knowing your relationship with her, that probably did not faze her in the least.
So I was like, yeah, no, honestly, her knowing me, this was not a surprise no matter what. So anyways, so then I went on my tirade of searching yada yada blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be smart.
You just yada yada over the best part.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of stuff. Now I'm making this sound even more deviant. But I remember at one point I'm like, I should print this stuff out. That'd be genius. Because then I don't have to sneak onto my parents' computer to do this. Well, that's the problem. I was on my parents' computer. I remember overhearing my mom talking to my grandma like a few days later going, I don't know what is going on my computer. I must have a virus, because it's like when I start typing, all these bad words pop up. And I'm just like, oh no. And then came the day where my mom apparently was going through my drawers and found my printed out stuff, and she called me because I was with my dad at the time. We were out for the weekend. She's like, hey, I found something in your drawer, and my heart sunk. I knew immediately what she was talking about. I'm like, oh my god, no. And again, with the brilliance of my lies, I was like, Mom, I'm so sorry. I honestly, like, I hit a button and it started printing out all the stuff, and I didn't know what to do with it. I was afraid to throw it away, which, yeah, sure, you're afraid to throw it away. Okay, whatever. And I just went off of the, I used the pop-ups from back in the day. Those pop-ups scared the shit. Did you guys ever hit, like, those pop-up websites that would just be like, pop-up, 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 and you're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I see Jack's Plays losing it.
Yeah.
And I'm...
Jack's Blade sends a super chat saying,
We should have had Jack's Blade come in here. Like, Jax, if you're around, go ahead and hop in here.
Get on in.
Yeah, Jack says, can you ground a 30-year-old if you live with your parents? Like, what's the cutoff date for being grounded? 18 or something?
I feel like as long as you live with your parents.
You see, when you become an adult, it's not being grounded; it's being called disinherited.
All right,
okay.
we got Jax
Okay,
Blade
so
in here. Jax, did you like my story?
Yeah, so hypothetically...
You are no longer in the will.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering that for a second, because I like did something the other day where like I messed up like the floor, and I was like, oh fuck. And then I was just thinking like, can my parents still ground me? I mean, I live with I'm like a 29-year-old man about to be 30, and I was just like, can my mom ground me? So I mean, I love my parents, so it's just like if they pulled that card out, it's like, do I listen? It's just like, are you legally allowed to do that?
Can you do that still?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm an adult. Well, you should act like one.
Yeah, exactly.
Jax, did you find my story relatable in any way?
Yes, that whole thing. I'm just like, Bob, because I remember I like did this whole thing where I was like, I like tried to blame it on someone I knew, because I was just like, yo, if you go to this site, you can see like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z characters being friends with each other. I was like, oh man, I love both those animes. And so like I went to the site. It wasn't that. They were very friendly with each other. And so I was just like, okay. And then my mom like caught it because I didn't know how to clear history at that point. And I was just like, Mom, look, okay, Tyrell, he said at school that this site was this. I did not click on this at all. Like, I didn't scroll it at all, Mom. Is like, this was an accident. I swear to God, I'll never ever do it again. I promise, Mom. I swear to Jesus Christ, I'll never ever do it again. Like 3 days later, I was back on it. I was like praying for my soul. I was like, no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's you just feel that like it's the worst thing. You think you have the perfect security system, and then you're like, oh no, the worst thing ever. My parents know that I'm interested in women.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, no, what was funny was like when I grew up in England, like I don't know if anyone in England's in the chat here, but like when Nickelodeon was on like TV, when it went down, they would play just like fucking uncut movies with like titties and all that stuff. Like one of the first movies, like it literally Nickelodeon would go down at 8, and then on TV they would have like freaking like titty movies playing, and I was just like fucking like 7 years old, like, oh, what is this? And I was just like, okay. It was like, okay. So I would just stay up and watch those like every Friday night. Just
we just got a super chat from Anime Guy 01. And this is all kind of in line with everything, so I'll reopen this question up to Sarah, Matt, Paleo, of course, Jax. The question is, biggest amount of trouble you got in as a kid and what you did.
Oh, God. There's so much stuff I did.
I've told this story on this podcast, so I'll make this version very short. What?
You make a story short?
Well, I was just gonna say, probably the biggest trouble I've ever been in involves the attempted murder. According to my principal.
Yes, you have.
That was in trouble with my parents, though. Like even my parents were.
Oh,
like,
that was with
when
your
you
school.
put Oreo crumbs into a drink and someone thought you put lead into their drink and you got.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And the principal was like, "This is attempted murder."
You tried to kill someone with lead.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I summarized it for you.
Oh wow.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of another one of like a time.
I have one.
Yeah.
So when I first got a cell phone, I think I was like a freshman in high school. It was like a little flip phone, but I was also going to school in where my mom lived in California at the time, and then I came back to North Carolina, and then But during that time, I had talked to my friend Emilio, who lived in North Carolina, while I was in California on the phone, and I talked to him a lot. But that's back when long distance actually like costs something.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that bill was very high. So
Uh-huh.
my dad was like, "Yeah, you're gonna help me like clean out the yard for like the next few months." So
God.
Oh god.
it's crazy like that used to be like a concern was like long distance
Yeah.
charges for like to state.
Well,
Uh-huh.
on that note, like that really screwed up a family vacation of mine once. We went to Florida. We were going to be going on a cruise, and we stopped in Florida, and we were going to spend a couple days at Disney World. Well, one of those days, my dad and I were supposed to go to see Daytona International Speedway because, you know, he's a huge racing fan and got me into it. And then we were gonna go to see the what's it called? The space place out there.
SpaceX or
No.
NASA? Just
NASA.
Cape Canaveral.
Sure, that one. So we were gonna go out and see the stuff, right? Well, the problem was my mom accidentally. My mom says one story, my dad has his version. But basically, my mom went to Disney World with my sisters, and the rental car keys were still in her backpack. And we all shut off our phones because, well, I don't even know if I had a phone at that time, but yeah, the phones were shut off. There's no way that we could get in touch with them. And, you know, through, you know, we were just like, holy crap, we're screwed. Which was interesting because whenever I think back to this, I've always thought like, I wonder why we'd never consider just getting another rental car. Like because what we ended up doing was going into a park ourselves. But I just remember before we went into the park and ended up having a great day, my dad and I were like, oh my god, like this is the worst possible thing ever. And so yeah, so to go on the phone.
So you went to another section of the park?
Yeah, so at that point we basically had accepted that if we were going
The
to
day was ruined.
What, you're looking at me so weird.
They've got buses and stuff that go all over the place.
Right, that's how we got to the. So my mom went into Animal Kingdom. So we took the shuttle over to Animal Kingdom to ask them there, hey, is it possible, like, is there a way for us to send out a vocal message out, like, Lower Best, please come to the front? They're like, we don't do that. Which, you know, if you've ever been to Disneyland, you never hear them doing that. So that checked out. But
there must be something that I've missed that is crucial to understanding the situation.
Okay.
Did they also have your Animal Kingdom tickets?
No. They had, my mom had the rental car keys. I've told you the story. This is when my mom had the rental car keys in the backpack that my dad was supposed to grab.
And that caused you to miss
Not
going to
Daytona.
Oh, okay. So you were just in general going to
We weren't gonna
blow
go to
off
the park.
Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Because
Thanks
they don't
for
have
coming with us,
Zootopia
Sarah.
Land yet.
Yes.
Matt, Sarah, do you guys have a thing that you got in trouble with? What's the most trouble you've ever been in, Sarah? You rebel?
Yeah, there was one time that I wanted to stay at my friend's house longer when my dad came to pick me up, and I didn't want to go, and my dad was like, you can stay only if his dad says it's okay for you to stay. And like, you know, my friend asked his dad said it was okay, and I turned around and I stuck my tongue out at my dad, being like, see? And my dad promptly picked me up and gave me a little spank and took me back to our apartment.
You didn't win.
Yeah. No, I didn't win.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh damn!
I wish I could think of one. My memory is crap.
Matt didn't do anything bad.
I got
That's why he's a defense lawyer now.
Apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Here's a stupid one that I got in trouble. Well, I weaned it so that the other person would get in trouble, not me. Like I played it as like, oh, I didn't do anything bad, even though I got sent home for the day. And it was basically there was this freaking stupid class clown kid in my class who just annoyed the heck out of everyone, and he was just always just bothering people and all this stuff. And so like one day during recess, he just kept like bothering me and my friend Nick. And then like I don't know, like he was like just patting, like doing this thing where he kept tagging on the head, and then he would like run away and then tag on the head, and it's just like, dude, quit it now. All right, we're like, this is like 8th grade and we're all like, dude, we will body if you don't stop this right now. And so like he did it one more time and he took my hat, and so he went on what's that net thing that kids crawl? It's not like a net, it was like a metal dome that people crawl on. You know what I'm talking about?
Jungle gym?
Yeah.
It's like it's not a jungle gym per se, but it was like it's like a big ass like dome that you can crawl up and down. But I wouldn't say it's a jungle gym, something like that. There was like
I know what you're talking about.
So like
Yeah.
So he crawled up that thing with my hand. He's like, ha ha, and I was like, dude, give it back. So I crawl up after him, ha 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 ha. And so like whatever, I just am getting like really furious and stuff like that. And so like he keeps like pointing his this is so stupid. He keeps why I'm cringing thinking about it. He keeps like sticking his butt out like and like doing that shit to me, and I'm like, oh my god, just give me my freaking hat back, dude, whatever. And it was like my fresh Dragon Ball Z hat. I loved it. And so he did it one more time, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do something he's not gonna expect. I'm gonna bite his ass and shit like that. So like, as soon as he does it again, he like sticks his like butt in my back. I just like bite the fuck out of his cheek, and yes, I know exactly how that sounds. I just bit the fight. He's like, ah, what the fuck? And he starts crying, and he runs back to the classroom, and I got my hat. I'm like, can you believe that asshole? And so like me and my friends go play tag, and so like he runs to the class and he tells the teacher, and he has to put like this bandage on his thing because I bit through too hard. And so like they're like yelling at me. And they're like, look, do you know what happened to your son? And they call them into the principal's office. Like, do you know what your son did? And then my mom's like, Jordan, what the hell did you do now? And I'm just like, Mom, no, you wouldn't understand it. And so this is where it gets diabolical. I was like, so I went in the other room and I was just like, but Mom, no, look, he bit me first. And I had bit myself on the arm to make it look like he bit me first. So I like, Mom, no, he bit me first. I didn't do anything. I was just fighting back. And then she was like, you better get that little monster away from my son. I swear to God. And it's just like she took it home, and she's like, can you believe people let those shit out? I was like, yeah, Mom, I just can't believe it. And I was just like giggling the way home, like, I got his ass.
Wow.
But yeah, it was so stupid. I was just like, that's what you get. Yeah, I know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
I think the most trouble I ever got into, specifically with my parents, this one lasted a couple months. Because I broke our car windshield with my foot.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Sarah's facial expression. So I was the kind of kid who had a shitload of energy and didn't know what to do with it. And I had spent the night at my friend's house. And I don't know why, I was just like there's something that like I was goofing off, and he was laughing about it, so it only prompted me to goof off even further, and I was kicking the windshield with my foot. And you know, as a kid,
As you do.
Yeah, as a kid, there's certain things that you kind of assume are like, I don't know, indestructible, and cars seemed like they were indestructible until I kicked the windshield too hard at one point. I was like, and then finally,
oh god,
I kicked it hard enough to where the whole windshield just turned into a spider web, and I went,
oh god,
shit.
Oh, that's where the soul leaves your body. That's just
I was in trouble. I spent a lot of hours making up for that one doing chores that I did not get allowance for. I mean, like,
did you get a spanking?
Oh, I probably did. I think I think the most like holy shit moment though for me was I had a bouncy ball that well, this goes both ways. So there was this I don't know, we had drywall and I accidentally put a hole in it playing a video game.
Oh God.
And that again, when you think something's a lot tough, I'm like, it's a fucking wall. I should be able to kick it. And my foot went through it, and I went, oh no. Oh, and so I tried to make up a story about how I threw a ball at the stairs and it hit at an angle and flew into the wall and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah. Needless to say, my dad was very upset. No, we've all done some stupid stuff, especially Sarah. Like, wow, sticking your tongue out.
I stuck my tongue out at my dad, and he gave me a little spank.
And you didn't get to play. That's the worst. Is when you win and then you immediately lose, and you're like, no, I had won. Let's see here. Okay, here's an interesting question. From Dave, asking, for a beginner who is new to conventions, which brony convention would you recommend?
Brony. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Everfree. I'd recommend Everfree.
Everfree?
Yeah.
Same.
What about EQ? Oh wait.
Fiesta Equestrian. Damn it.
Yeah.
That would be my next one because I really enjoyed that convention.
Fiesta Equestria was fun.
Fiesta Equestria, I feel it was really great because it was small. Like, it was a smaller...
Which to be fair,
I got to know everybody, basically.
Yeah, I was going to say, to be fair, Fiesta Equestria we refer to as a smaller con.
It was still sizable.
But I was going to say, I've been to a smaller.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to a much smaller. So, yeah.
I think, like, the Midwest ones, like Winnie City and Ciderfest are, like, good beginner conventions for anybody.
Absolutely. I mean, in a big way, it kind of depends also where you are in the country. Like, BabsCon's another one that, like, if you like the party atmosphere, I feel like BabsCon is a good convention for people that like, in addition to the whole convention hoopla, plus each of these conventions, like Paleo said, like Ponyville, Ciderfest, all four of the conventions I feel like that we've mentioned here, being Everfree, BabsCon, Ciderfest, and Winnie City, they're conventions that we've been to for years. At least some of us have been to for a number of years, and I just, the leadership and the people that put these conventions together there's a reason that these conventions are still around. You really can't go wrong with any of these cons. I feel like each one has its plus. Like with BabsCon, it's like, oh, you have San Francisco within the vicinity, and like I said, it's got the party atmosphere. Seattle's beautiful with Everfree Northwest, and that is like a one of those conventions that have been around for years. Like they just have, I don't know, they have a great reputation. Honestly, I think it would have been nice to see how things played out this year, but I think a lot of people anticipated Everfree to kind of maybe be one of the conventions to soak up a lot of the BronyCon crowd. But yeah, Everfree's always been fantastic. And then
I'm not sure if it will be. There needs to be like a bigger convention on the East Coast, because for a lot of people, like, BronyCon was like, the big East Coast con, which we don't have one now. So
I mean, you do raise a good point. Last thing I was going to say was just in regards to the two conventions Paleo mentioned with Winnie City and Ciderfest. Those two conventions are like fantastic. Both of them are fantastic, also food destinations, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, oh my gosh, and like I said, the staff that put each of these conventions on do a fantastic job. So that really was a non-answer because I just named a bunch, and really I'm we're vouching for the ones that we've been to because those are the ones we can speak for. But yeah. Well, it's almost time, Sarah.
Yeah, it's almost time. We're gonna do one quick one, and then I know which one I want to end off on.
Okay. So you want me to choose a quick one? That's the one you want me to choose?
Sure.
Jermaine Universe is asking, for everyone, have you watched Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir?
Has anybody watched?
Have I?
No.
The only noir I can think of are two. One of them is very lovely. The other one's a horrible person.
I've only seen a few.
I've only
episodes.
seen a couple of episodes,
Yeah.
but I do want to like watch through it someday.
This
Yeah,
is a good show.
yeah. I've only seen a couple of episodes. It looks interesting. Maybe I'll check it out at some point. Yeah. All right. This one's the one I want to finish up on.
Okay, all right.
Ozzy
Ooh, okay.
asks, have you considered trying McDonald's Travis Scott meal?
All right, what is
Okay.
this? What is this?
So I looked this
What
up.
is it?
All right, so to get the Travis Scott meal, you got to get a quarter pounder with cheese, Travis style. It's lit.
She's reading this, by the way.
I'm on the
Okay.
I'm on the McDonald's page for this. It says dive into a quarter pounder with cheese stacked with Travis's go-to toppings, bacon and lettuce. It's a classic made iconic. I feel like I'm doing like a munch squad if anybody watches my brother. Medium fries with barbecue sauce. There's nothing like hot, crispy fries with tangy barbecue sauce. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
And
I mean, we
Sprite
all
with
know,
ice.
right? We've all done it.
And Sprite with ice. Straight up. Go for a Sprite in a classic McDonald's cup. Oh, and ask for extra
Okay,
ice.
wait. Why is this a
So-
thing? This is like.
Yeah, why is this a thing?
Why does this have a name to it?
It's just his favorites, and he's.
Who's
you
Travis
gotta-
Scott? Should I know that answer?
I don't know. He seems like he might be a musician.
He's a rapper.
Yeah, okay.
A brony rapper?
Yeah.
So, if you really want
Yeah.
Travis,
He
you
collects
want to
silver
take a
hounds.
step.
He did that ad video.
If you want to take a step into Travis Scott's shoes
I just
and live his
Hear me-
McDonald's experience.
hear me out. Like okay,
Hey.
I'm not downing on Travis Scott's choice here, but like to give this a name, it just seems bizarre to me. It's like, hey guys, you know what he gets on his burger? Lettuce and bacon, and I'm like, that's not unusual.
And he
And he eats his fries with
What
barbecue
madman?
sauce.
And Sprite
Insanity.
with extra ice.
Extra.
Yo.
ice.
Why don't we all make our own burgers from like places that just like the Jack's Blade burger? You just get a
Jack's.
quarter pounder. You add 3 extra patties to it, some bacon in between, some cheese. You can coat it with some blue cheese on top,
Ooh,
and
ooh.
then you can add some crispy onions, and then you can put it in batter and deep fry the whole thing. And there you go. Heart
about
attack
this?
on a bun. Whatever.
If you guys go to In-N-Out, ask for the ACRacebest special, and if they ask
Okay.
what that is, just say it's a number 1.
One burger, please.
Number 1, please.
No, it's a number 1. It's like, oh, we gotta
The
get this
number
name.
1.
That just seems weird.
Okay.
Now, are you suggesting we should go to McDonald's tonight, Sarah? Is this why you pulled this up?
No, I got ribeye steak that I gotta cook up.
I thought you said it was prime rib.
I think it's ribeye actually. I don't know. I don't know my steak's that good.
Me neither.
I
I
just
don't
saw
know.
that it was $4 when it's usually like $14 for a pound. So I'm like, oh.
Oh, Sarah's
That's
gonna,
great.
Sarah's gonna make FUD. So yeah. Okay. So real quick, Sarah, what would be the Sarah order at any restaurant?
The Sarah order at Chick-fil-A is the grilled nugget 8 count with medium fry and sweet tea.
All right, Paleo, give me a Paleo order.
It's gonna be someone
For Taco Bell, like I usually get like a medium like Mountain Dew, chicken quesadilla, and a cheesy gordita crunch.
Wait, you're not
that's, like,
doing seafood?
seafood?
Yeah, because it's
No,
a paleo
I
order.
don't eat seafood at a fast food.
Why
I mean,
not?
like, I thought you would like paleo. Oh, this is a paleo the meal, whatever.
What's the Jack's Blade
okay.
order?
Okay, so can we go to like? Is this just any fast food place?
Any fast food place.
Okay.
Any fast food place.
All right, let me say Whataburger because I love Whataburger. Give me a triple Whataburger with cheese, plain bacon, just onions and bacon, and then on the side, large fries. They're good, I guess. Large Sprite, and I'm guessing I'd like a cinnamon roll too, please, if you can. And then also, I mean, Do they have like those little? Why am I talking like I'm making an order right now? It's just like,
Yeah, this is your order. You can have whatever you want.
yeah,
Price
exactly.
that.
It's like, who talking? Yeah, that sounds good for right now.
All right.
Yeah.
For right now.
Yeah,
Later,
for right now.
however.
What about Matt? Matt, what is the PanamaMatt order at any fast food restaurant?
Oh, at any fast food restaurant.
Or let's
In
just
or
say
out,
any
it's gotta-
any restaurant.
In or out, it's got to be the double with the fries and a Neapolitan shake,
Oh.
which is the
dude.
vanilla, the strawberry, and the chocolate all in one.
You
cup.
can get that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get vanilla and chocolate fused together. Frick, man.
You can get all
Not
three.
fused, yeah,
All
they'll-
three.
Yeah, they'll-
Yeah.
All
They'll
three.
just
of
I'm allergic to one, so that's why I don't want the other one.
Don't get that one. But you could
I
get.
mean details.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess the ACRacebest order is. Let's see. I'm gonna cheat.
It's
a
a
little bit.
burrito from Pepe's.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I'll go mainstream and I'll start with a Pepe's wet burrito. So this is at Pepe's.
Sounds
It's a
good.
Pepe's wet burrito with no rice inside, carne asada, extra green sauce, and a large orange bang with plenty of ice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds good.
ACRacebest likes his bang.
I love my bang. But if I was going to go more mainstream, I would say take me to In-N-Out. We're getting a #1 with no onions, animal-style fries with the grilled onions, a vanilla shake to eventually put root beer in it. Mwah!
That sounds good.
Oh, baby.
Whataburger have shakes? I need to check Whataburger has shakes.
We got
I want to add it.
we got one more super chat here from Anime Guy 01 says, prime rib is a ribeye roast.
Oh.
So
Is
we
it
were
now?
both good.
Yeah.
Good work, Sarah. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Now I'm hungry, guys. I'm super duper hungry.
Whataburger now, dang it.
I have one
and a shake.
comment
Mhm.
in regards to what Jax is saying.
Mhm.
So Jax, I
Uh-huh.
think I've told you I've never been to a Whataburger myself.
Really?
Never. Yeah, and I want to because I need to have a good basis here.
Yeah, man.
I mean, hell, if you like it, that's already a good notch toward it. But I realized that Fiesta Equestria, the hotel that the convention was in, had a Whataburger a street over, and we never went
Oh
over
my
to it.
Yeah.
Because we usually
When
went to
they
Red
open
Robin.
back up, they better, if they do that again.
If
they do
Fiesta Equestria comes back,
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
someone-
gonna vlog and we're gonna go there. It's on
somebody
me.
somebody get in touch with Pickle Brony or Headliner. We need to get the Fiesta Equestria back up. For those that don't know, that's who ran that. Bradley is his name, and you know, he again, in my opinion, that convention was a hell of a lot of fun. We did get one last super chat here at the last minute. It says, will any of you be doing anything to celebrate the 10th anniversary of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
Draco Eris sends in that question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll cook up something.
Yeah. When is that?
Isn't it October?
October 10th.
Oh shit! Of this month, year?
Next month, October.
I meant
yeah.
of this year.
Mhm.
October.
Yeah,
10th.
yeah, this year. Yeah, next year. I mean, next month.
Yeah, next month.
2010. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Came out 2010,
Because
man.
I would have.
yeah,
Oh.
You
Shit.
better get working, babe.
yeah. I want to try to like make a music video or something.
Nice. That'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
I honestly would have considered maybe aiming to do maybe a Bronies react to the first episode of Gen 4. I mean, it doesn't mean we can't do it. It's just that would have been a really timely time to do it.
Yeah, that would have.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Why don't you get like 4 people and do it then?
Everyone, give me your footage now!
Hey, Paleo, record after this. I'll record after this, and then there we go. We can start all over again.
It's gonna be just the 3 of us, or I guess 4 of us.
Hey, like at BronyCon 2017 when we watched the freaking thing in the hotel room.
When
It's just
Saber
like-
didn't Saber fall asleep?
Yeah, when Saber fell asleep. Oh, we could. What if we like streamed it, like all of us watching it and then reacted live?
Gets kicked.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll definitely see. Yeah, I didn't I for some reason thought it was 2011. Goes to show how much of a brony I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Sarah says, gave me the wrap it up reel.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, let's say thank you to our super chatters.
Yes. Caesar the King, Anime Guy, Missy, Nora, Impus, JD Nickel, Jax Blade, and Draco Eris. Thank you guys so much for your super chats. We appreciate it.
Thank you for your generosity, everybody. We'll be back in 2 weeks. September 23rd. So it won't be MLP time yet. But yeah, September 23rd, 2020. We'll see you guys next time on the Semi Perfect Podcast. Thank you to our podcasters, Jax Blade for joining us here last minute. Paleo, Hirosashii was here earlier. PanamaMatt.
Anytime.
Of course, Toodles for putting this whole thing together.
Yeah.
And the most important person, Saberspark, who wasn't here.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
He wasn't here, so he's not important at all. I'm ACRacebest. Thank you guys for joining us here for the Semi Perfect Podcast. Thank you to our live viewers, our listeners on delay. And as we said, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good night, everybody. That was the Semi Perfect Podcast.
Them ponies.
Good night, everybody.